Well, Vanilla Ice, we're here on Ship Hop. First of all, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
That's
man.
amazing that you brought me here. And second of all, for people at home that don't know what Ship Hop is, what is it?
Ship Hop is the greatest cruise and experience and adventure of a lifetime. Basically, it's a lot of acts from the 90s, which is the last of the great decade. And it's basically we all come together. It's carrying over from the success of the I Love the 90s tour. We played 150 shows, all sold out, 10,000 and above stadiums. And we have the highest alcohol sales of any concert going.
Nice.
So this tour has really taken on a life of its own, and you know, people get dressed up and they really get to relive the 90s, and it's the demographics are like 9-year-olds to I mean, I say 9 to 90, but you know, it's crazy broad demographics because this music has impacted so many people, and on this it's carried over. The success is carried over onto the cruise. And on the cruise, we have Salt and Pepper, Coolio, Naughty by Nature, Color Me Bad, Tone Loc, Rob Bass, Biz Markie, of course myself, and it's just the most magical time ever. And you can relive what it was like in the 90s. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, we grew up to having cassette decks in our cars and subwoofers and bassing down the street and having to tighten our license plates up with a screwdriver, you know, and we got our movies at Blockbuster. We all had flip phones.
Cool as Ice.
We didn't have smartphones. Cool as
everybody's
Ice.
picking up,
Everybody
yeah.
remembers Cool as Ice from the 90s, which is crazy. Obviously, the Ninja Turtles are on board, which is one of the coolest things ever because they're kind of photobombing everybody, which is awesome. But it's a magical cruise, man, and just honored to be a part of it and be on it. And it's been amazing so far. And tonight we have our big finale on the stage here behind us, which is just going to be epic. So we're going to basically have organized chaos.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big circus in here.
And one thing that all the performers on this cruise have in common, you've had multiple hits, but every performer has had at least one massive hit. For people like you, when you're young and you're in your teens, what's it like to get that huge break?
To get a hit record?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, it's amazing. That's what everybody who everybody who makes a record's dream is to, make it a hit. Mm-hmm. It's very difficult to get to that point, but if you do achieve it, it will be basically like Ice Ice Baby, the Ninja Rap, Play That Funky Music. These are anthems. They're not just hit songs. They're songs that reach a level of impact that basically you'll remember it forever. So it becomes a household name. It becomes something that you can remember, like instead of going through your photo album, you remember when the song comes on, like if Ice Ice Baby comes on, you remember who you were dating in high school. You remember where you were at, what kind of car you were driving, what kind of silly clothes you were wearing. Maybe you had a fanny pack or some Z Cavaricci pants or, a starter jacket or something silly. But that's how photographic memory comes back to you through music. And one of the greatest thing about the 90s is it's the last of the great decades, meaning that pop culture was at its highest level. Pop culture is through music and fashion, what kind of clothes we were wearing. And if you look at 2000 to 2017, already almost 20 years have passed, 2018 now, and really nothing pop culture-wise defines it. What it is that defines that entire generation is in 2004, the iPhone came out, computers came out. So they're a great thing having smartphones and computers, but they've really overpowered pop culture. Mm-hmm. So you go 100 years back in time and you look at 2000 to 2018, and you're really not going to have anything to define it. Fashion-wise, you can't remember what they were wearing because everybody's wearing their 90s gear. If you go through the mall today, you see high tops. We used to wear high tops. That's from the 90s. You see neon colors. You go through Hot Topic. You go through all your stores in the mall, and you see everything 90s. People are even wearing fanny packs again. So I mean, it's not that it's gone full circle. It's that they call this the lost generation because of the power of computers coming in and smartphones. That's what defines this generation, which is strange. So people want to relive the 90s because it was all about the music. People got out of the house. They weren't stuck on computers, sitting at the home. We get in trouble for not coming home on time, remember?
Yeah.
So it defines the whole, 90s, this whole cruise. And I think people just felt like it was such a great time and a great era that, you know, they want to go back and relive it. So that's exactly what we do. We boarded the ship, and I told everybody officially we're all teenagers on this ship. I don't care how
Well,
old you are.
it kind of looked like it. I mean, I noticed the beach party.
Oh my God.
What was up with the beach party?
The beach party. Wow. So we just did a rogue beach party, and we ended up drinking. We had tequila. Obviously, we're in Mexico, and I announced it over the intercom. And we went to a place called Paradise Beach in Cozumel, and really we had 16 bottles of Don Julio. And we
Did you come back with 16? Or?
No, they were empty. And we make up our own adventure as we go, kind of like we did back in the 90s, because, you know, we would just set out the front door and go try to meet up where everybody was cruising and having the bass turned up, maybe pull over in a parking lot and get a little break dancing going on or something. That's kind of what the 90s were. So we did a little rogue 90s party on the beach, and ended up, you know, putting away 16 bottles of Don Julio.
Does that go very good with the waking up next morning to a choppy ship ride?
You know, I'm okay. That thing kind of rocks me to sleep, but I heard stories from other people, you know, that it didn't go too well.
Yeah,
But
not the best combo.
Yeah.
But hey, it works, you know.
You know, you might want to take some motion sickness pills for that. But
I want to get one of those turtle dancing jobs. How do you get those? I mean, is that something, like I've looked in the ads for like jobs, I haven't seen it there. I mean, how do you get that? You have to go to school for that?
You have to go to ninja school.
Ninja school? All right. Perfect.
There's lots of skills you got to sharpen.
Mm-hmm. And the playoffs are going on right now. I know you're a Dolphins fan, but hey, we're from Minnesota.
Yep.
Got a little outfit here for you to throw on. Maybe give you some
You
real
know,
colors here.
I got love for the
Real
Twin
color.
Cities. And
What do you think?
It's nice to Brett Favre.
Yeah,
Come on,
best player ever,
absolutely.
am I right?
Oh, he's the best. Come on. I love it. Hey, I'm happy for him, man. They're doing great, you know. Adrian Peterson's gone, and,
That's right.
and they're kicking ass, man. And that's what it's all about is,
Yeah.
you know, go through
There
the
you go.
adversity and become a winner. And Minnesota's definitely got a great season cooking this year.
Can I teach you the skull chant?
Come on.
This is going to go viral.
Let's hear it.
All right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to have to put this one down.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I'm going to go boom, boom, and then it's skull.
Okay.
All right, ready? Here we go. Boom, boom, skull.
Boom, boom.
Skull. Boom, boom, skull. Boom, boom, skull. Boom, boom, skull. Boom, boom, skull.
Boom, boom.
Skull.
Boom, boom.
Skull.
Boom, boom.
Skull. 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 Vikings. Super Bowl, baby.
Come on with it. Show me what you got.
V-Ice did the skull chant. There's no chance we're losing now, am I right?
Oh, man, I hope
Saints are going down.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Saints are tough, man. This is getting to the clutch time.
It
And
is,
I'll tell
it
you
is.
what, if anybody knows how to get tough with it, Vikings know how to get tough with it.
That's right. We haven't won a Super Bowl yet, but we've been there 4 times.
That's right.
So this is going to be the one, I think.
Did Brett take you?
No, he took us to the championship game against the Saints.
Oh, my
We were
God.
winning. He threw an
It
interception.
was the same team?
It was. So that's why I'm giving you the jersey, because I can't wear it, because
Well,
it's
just don't put it all on me, man. You're going to
so it's on the Iceman. It's on the
I'm
Iceman
open.
tonight.
Come on, man. Come on.
All right. Well, V-Ice, thanks for being here.
My pleasure, man.
Appreciate
Anytime,
it.
John. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Twin Cities. Holla, pop your collar. Bam.
All right.
Bam.
Oh, here we go. Looking forward to the show
Say it
tonight.
on the mic. Say it on the mic. Say that last ending again.
All right.
Good one.
V-Ice,
Yep.
thanks for being here.
Hey, good to be here, John.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Twin Cities. Holla, pop your collar. Pop my man's collar.
Boom. All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. Very cool.
Sport that Favre jersey.